Okay, in question 10, we're given the diagram of the Ferris wheel as there. In part A, we're asked to work out the maximum height above the ground of the seat. So we're looking for this height here. If the diameter is 122, obviously the diameter in that direction is 122. So the maximum height is the 13 meters there that the bottom of the Ferris wheel is above the ground, plus the diameter. So the maximum height is 135 meters. Okay, in part B, we're asked to model the motion of the Ferris wheel with this function, h equals 74 plus a cos b t. The first thing we're asked is to show that the period of h is 25 minutes. Okay, it tells me in the question that the wheel completes 2.4 rotations every hour. So, every 60 minutes, there are 2.4 rotations. That tells me that one rotation is going to take 25 minutes. In part 2, it therefore wants to know what the value of b is. Okay, we generally know that b equals 2 pi divided by what? Over the period, sorry. Period we found out in part 1. So here we've got 2 pi over 25. And that's the exact value of b. Part C. We're asked to find the value of a. Okay, so what do we know? Well, we know that the Ferris wheel starts, or the model we're going to create starts from this point here, and that the Ferris wheel rotates in a clockwise direction. So when t equals 0, we know that the height is 13. If we substitute that information into the function, we find that 13 equals 74 plus a lots of cos, we found b before, 2 pi over 25 t. Okay, and in fact, we're substituting in when t equals 0 and h is 13, so that's going to be 2 pi times 25 over 25 times 0. So we have 13 equals 74 plus cos of 0 is 1. So we find that 13 equals 74 plus a. We rearrange, we get that a equals minus 61. Finally, in part D, we've got to put together everything we found out and create a graph of h. So we've got to respect the fact it asks me to give the graph between t equals 0 and t equals 50. It's going to be useful to mark the midpoint there, 25, because we know the period's 25. So when t equals 0, the height is 13. We know the maximum height is 135. The height in the middle is 74. So the general shape is going to look something like this. And that's the end of the first period. Back up again. And something like that. That's question 10.